Hello everyone, it's me again, and I'm back with another video. Today's video will be, what if Blackout survived in Transformers 2007? So, movie's the same, up until the scene where Lennox shoots at Blackout. Blackout could just chop the missile off, or the attack could just injure him. I don't know what would happen, but I don't know what would be the more likely outcome, but I feel like one of them would have had to happen. Probably the missile being chopped off, and Blackout would escape. Now, how would this affect the later movies? I could imagine two scenarios. Scenario one, he replaces Grindor. Or two, he doesn't replace Grindor. I feel like he would replace Grinder most likely because there have been theories that he was reborn as Grinder, so yeah, he would take over the role of Grinder. Now, obviously, he would be at Cybertron with Starscream. But now here's the next question: how does role affect the later films? I could imagine two scenarios for real this time. He dies like Grinder in Revenge of the Fallen, or he makes it out alive. Scenario 1. He dies. Essentially, the forest fight happens the same, and he still gets killed by Optimus the same way Grinder was. And the rest of the movie would remain the same, and everything else that has happened in Dark of the Moon and Revenge, all the way up to the last night. But what if he survived? Because he's more powerful than Grinder because of his EMP blast, he would likely stand a chance against Optimus, and so he would transform and escape, thus leaving the rest of the fight between Optimus and Megatron. And the rest of the movie got the same up until the final battle where he would participate and he would end up killing Skids and Chromia. Thus, Alita 1 and RC would live. Now, how would Skids and Mudflap get there? Well, I would say after they dealt with Devastator, they would try to fight off Blackout. This would then set up Ironhide and Mudflap trying to take him down in Dark of the Moon. Speaking of Dark of the Moon, that would be the next movie. I could definitely see perhaps the Mexican standoff scene involving Blackout, and he fights Ironhide, and Ironhide punches at Blackout, and Mudflap can also be present, also participate in the movie's events, along with, RC and Alita 1. Now, Ironhide still dies, but then the rest of the movie goes normal. Now, Alita 1 and RC would have gotten legs at this point in time, and so they would fight Blackout, but Alita would be injured. And then Mudflap would come at Blackout and would shoot at Blackout, killing him, thus avenging Skid's death. And the rest of Age of Extinction and The Last Night would, everything that happened in Age of Extinction last night would remain the same. Except Mudflap, Alita 1, RC would still be around, but I think Mudflap might have gone hunted down and killed by Cemetery Wind in Age of Extinction. But that's what if Blackout was in survived in Transformers 2007. Anyways, before I go, I'm just gonna say this. My next cinematic universe video will be about what if Ultron was the main villain of the first MCU saga. It will be split into 3 parts. And I might only regulate this to the Infinity Saga, may not continue beyond. I could do that, but because Black Lion, whose channel I'm a big fan of, hasn't done a part 2, I'm gonna have to hold off on that idea in the meantime of a Saga 2 where Thanos is the main villain. I'm gonna have to hold that off. But anyways, bye.